Hello, brothers and sisters, in Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You know, there's a part in the scriptures where Yeshua actually rebukes his mother, and because of that, actually embarrasses his dad, Joseph. Do you remember where that is? It's pretty interesting. Check it out.
Luke 2, starting at verse 43. When they had accomplished the days, as they returned, the child, Yeshua Ha'Mashiach, stayed behind in Jerusalem, and his parents did not know it. But thinking he was in the company, they went a day's journey and were seeking him among the relatives and friends. And not having found him, they returned to Jerusalem seeking him. And it came to be after 3 days that they found him in the sanctuary, sitting in the midst of the teachers, both listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. And having seen him, they were amazed. And his mother said to him, "Son, why have you done this to us? See, your father and I have been anxiously seeking you." And he said to them, "Why were you seeking me? Did you not know that I had to be at that of my father?"
That must have stung a little bit for Joseph, you know? Let's look at it in another translation.
All right, Luke 2, starting at verse 41. Every year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the Passover festival. When Jesus was 12 years old, they attended the festival as usual. After the celebration was over, they started home to Nazareth, but Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. His parents didn't miss him at first because they assumed he was among the other travelers. But when he didn't show up that evening, they started looking for him among the relatives and friends. When they couldn't find him, they went back to Jerusalem to search for him there. 3 days later, they finally discovered him in the temple, sitting among the religious teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. All who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. His parents didn't know what to think. "Son," his mother said to him, "why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been frantic, searching for you everywhere." "But why did you need to search?" he asked. "Didn't you know that I must be in my father's house?" But they didn't understand what he meant.
You know, it reminds me when Mary had that message from Gabriel that she was going to be pregnant with a child from the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, that she made that beautiful. It's almost like the Song of Moses, you know, but I call it the Song of Mary. But she made a beautiful song out of it, or not a song, but like a prayer out of it. And it's an absolutely beautiful prayer. If you guys have never read it, I highly recommend that you read it. It will be located at Luke 1:46. It's called the Magnificat. And this is where Catholics and Protestants kind of like debate with one another, but it's pretty obvious that Mary is a blessed woman, right? She's very, very blessed, but she's not the queen of heaven, obviously. We know that, right? She was still a sinner, just like we are. And but anyways, it's a beautiful, beautiful prayer, and it's called the Magnificat. So have a beautiful day, have a blessed day, in the name of Yeshua Ha'Mashiach. Ciao.